I didn't think I'd be up here giving this award, and not because I'm me, but because the person who's about to receive this award spent most of their first audition in the lobby crying. But that's okay. They've made it this far. I'm not here because of how I've affected this person, but because of how this person has affected me. In the past 4 years, I have grown from knowing this person to this person being my best friend and my lifeline. When I say that this person is my absolute rock, I mean that in every way possible. I don't think I would be in the place I am today without them, and I owe them everything. This person has been everything. A best friend, an annoyance, but most importantly, the best brother I could ever ask for. So if Elijah James Puchalski can join me on stage. Now let's hope he doesn't say anything too stupid.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. If I say anything, it's going to be stupid. Thank you, everyone who's taught me. Caleb, all my directors. I don't know what I would do without any of you.
That's a wrap.
We're excited to be here tonight to present the Pat Burton Award. This award goes to a teenager between the ages of 14 and 18 who have shown excellence in theater, in teamwork, and playing a part in all of the different facades of the theater. So we're very excited to be here tonight to present this award. What do you know about this person?
I know this person is dependable. This person always has a good attitude at rehearsal, which extends to everybody underneath them. They really are a solid mentor for the younger kids in our program.
I would say this person has extreme leadership capability. This person bounces back from adversity, stays strong, learns from experiences. I would say this person is probably going to be on the other side of the table very soon, on the other side of the production table very soon. And I think it's time to present an award to them.
Which one do you think it is?
I don't know.
They're all nervous. I'm so ready for speaking. It's so cute. Very cute. Should we tell her? Okay, we'll tell her.
This award goes to
Nora Blaylock.
I'm probably going to follow in Eli's footsteps and say that I have no idea what I'm going to say. I want to thank all of my directors who have helped me over the past 5 years, and all of my friends who I've made through these experiences that I know that I'll have forever. And I want to thank my parents for becoming involved because of me. And I want to thank Angelina for being my main mentor through all of this. And I think that's all I have to say.
Technical excellence is a challenge at best, and a thrill when it goes off like it's supposed to. Technical excellence is a lot safer than being on stage. I learned the hard way years ago that carrying the load of an actor is terrifying. And when I found technical theater, it gave me an opportunity to participate in theater, support theater, play theater, without having to be seen. Any mistakes that was made from a technical standpoint was only aware to those who could read. So technically, it's my honor and privilege to turn it over to this guy who is going to give us a new award winner. Thanks.
Yeah, I know. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Michael Lewis. I've worked with New Bern Civic Theater since 1776. The show, not the year. I know the glasses. It gives me great pride to be here tonight presenting this award. I'm proud to be in a room full of some of the most talented people around. Not only talent that has graced the stage, but the talented technical crew that works behind the scenes. John Steinbeck quote says, "The theater is the only institution in the world which has been dying for 4,000 years and has never succumbed. It requires tough and devoted people to keep it alive." I would like to expand on that quote by adding tough, devoted, and technically knowledgeable. Without these people who strive for technical excellence, the theater would be very boring, very dark, and very quiet. Well, not with this crowd, but that's... There are so many deserving technical volunteers that strive for excellence in this building. Everyone who spends countless hours making a production excellent, everyone who has spent their blood, sweat, and tears to make this place great deserves to be recognized. For the past theater season, there has been one standout in the crowd of technical excellence. This person has not only gone above and beyond, but he has committed numerous hours and organized thousands of feet of cable to ensure our on-stage talent and musicians can not only be heard, but understood by our audience. He has spent countless moments reading, listening, and learning each show, which is subject to change, each scene and each line or note delivered. He is deserving of this award because of his dedication to his craft and constant devotion to providing excellence to New Bern Civic Theater. I am delighted to present this year's Tom Landen Award for Technical Excellence to Scott Johnson.
Shocked and incredibly honored to receive this recognition. It takes a village to produce sound for a show, and I'm only one part of it. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank every A2, including my wife Allison, who's the best A2 in the business, who's ever worked with me. I'd like to thank everyone who's ever sat in the booth with me, helping keep me straight during shows. Shawnee Martinez, I'm talking to you. And I'd like to thank every director that I've ever worked with who has given me both the opportunity and the patience to get through the work that it takes to make a show sound its very best. Particularly John Van Dyke. My friend John Van Dyke has given me so many opportunities. I can't thank him enough. And I can't thank you enough. Thank you very much.
First, I
I want to thank Angelina for giving me this great honor to present this award this year. The Artistic Achievement Award honors a person who has demonstrated outstanding achievements that encompasses the set design, set dressing, costume, painting, lighting, the other aspect behind the stages. This individual is not only a gifted costume artist, a talented actress, an enjoyable person who always brings a positive attitude to any situation she's involved with. This person is not only a delight to work with, but her focus and dedication to a successful outcome shines in all of her finished work. This talented individual started out at the Newbern Civic Theater by innocently walking into the rehearsal of Spamula just to speak to her husband. Little did she know what that day would evolve to. Not only was she cast in Spamula, she also volunteered to help out with some of the needed costumes for the show. She went on to act in La Cage aux Folles, as well as in The Heights. And just a few months ago, she came to the rescue by being part of the team of seamstresses that helped out with the costumes for Evita only 2 weeks before the show. Her creativity and costume flair provides her with the ability to overcome any obstacles thrown her way. I'm always amazed to see how she's able to manage everything, and that includes her husband. No, really, just kidding. You're right. I had the pleasure of working directly with her when she took the role as costume director for A Few Good Men. Her dedication to detail of every single uniform, their ribbons, medals, as well as the accuracy of proper ranking for each and every cast member was outstanding. She and her team went out of their way to find necessary items that made this show such a success, which I think Ellen Berger will agree. I am so grateful also to be working with her again as she has accepted the role as costume director for the upcoming show Frankenstein. So, without further ado, do join me in honoring this year's Artistic Achievement Award recipient, Wendy Savage.
Thank you for letting me play with clothes and tell you what to wear. Just been awesome. I'm so excited about it. And some of you probably recognize this dress from upstairs. It's because I've been so busy I couldn't hem my own dress. So this one filled in nicely. But thank you so much.
The first time that you and I were on stage together.
In a show.
In a show.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. First time.
Did you enjoy it from, the two of us together?
You mean working?
Because you were my assistant. So you were my assistant. So did you enjoy being on stage with me during the show?
Oh, it was good. Yeah. It was good. Yeah. Yes. It was. Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good.
Admit it. You enjoyed it. We had a night together. I cooked for you. We watched Sex and the City together. What do you mean? I'll ask you one more time. Did you enjoy it?
You want answers?
I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You get it. You did fine, buddy.
Okay.
It was really good.
How about the video?
Yeah. Take the video.
I just want to say thank you to the Burton Civic Theater for hosting awards like these, award shows, so I can dress like this.
theater as a whole. And when I say this next recipient has been most valuable to me in the past few shows I've done, I mean it. Whether it's helping build a set, helping figure out the scatterbrain of a director, or yelling at the cast to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do and shutting up, I am so grateful for this next recipient, for everything she's done for me, and I know nobody who is more deserving of this award than her.
This is a person that I can call up and say, you think you could come and be my assistant stage manager? And she'll say, yes, I can. And we call her up and say, can you be a stage manager? And she'll say, yes, I can. Can you come help build a set? Yes, I can. Can you help tear down a set? Yes, I can. Can you do props for a show? Yes, I can. Except for the time when she went out and had hip surgery. Then she couldn't. But it's a great privilege and an honor for us to be able to present the Outstanding Volunteer of the Award to our good friend, Diana Klein. Yeah. Humble too. She's going to say, I don't deserve this.
No, I don't think I was going to say that. I was. Wow. This is really over the top considering I have so much fun giving y'all a hard time.
Thank you, Tori.
Thank you very much.
If you're ever doing a production from costumes to set and you've got this enormous project and for some reason you can't figure out, you know how it all comes together at the very end, but you may not have the time to actually do the bulk of the work. This person is great because he gets it, he builds it, and then allows the set designer or the scenic artists, the lighting designers to come in and literally finesse it. And so, since I hate talking, I'm going to just say his name. It's Ciara.
I know it will. But I thought we were going to work on a third electric grid. I know. For all the time that I've spent here, I've enjoyed every minute. It's become my home, away from home. And I want to thank my wife for allowing me to do that all the time.
I kind of gave half my speech on Facebook. Before I give the Executive Director's Award, I do want to point out, and I'm probably going to kick myself in the butt for doing this, I don't think the volunteers even know how much you put in. So I'm going to give you a little snippet. You guys have families, you have school, you have jobs, you have lives, and yet you devote so much to this theater. And I pack the season every year in hopes that I keep you so busy that you don't notice. And every well-laid plan sometimes doesn't go the way we think it's going to go. And as a former Marine, our motto is overcome and adapt, and I have never seen anything like it than here at New Bern Civic Theater. I want to briefly talk about Evita. We pulled in a director at the last minute because our beloved Derek Jordan had an opportunity in California that he had to take. We had a new producer, and our costumes did not go the way we planned them to. 50 costumes were built not in 2 weeks, but in 9 days. 9 days by women who had no idea about the show, did not know what needed to be done, but rallied together. And I do want to take a moment and recognize those wonderful women. Nancy Hartley, Nancy Hitchcock, Deanie Singleton, Emmy Savitz, Harlan. Oh gosh, and Marianne Murphy. 9 days to build 50 costumes. It could not have been done. So thank you for that. The next recipient has been my right arm since we did Jungle Book. When I threw a pattern at her in the middle of a meeting, I was in such a rush, literally threw a costume at her and said, "Can you make me a prototype of a monkey?" Make me a monkey, and sure enough she did. But she goes above and beyond just costuming. She has done costuming for puppets even. She has helped out whenever she is needed, and she has done it at the midnight hour to include Evita. But she is also responsible, her and her husband are responsible for giving New Bern Civic Theater a new lighting board. She is passionate about this theater, and she does it with this ridiculously constant smile on her face. I've never seen her lose her temper, never seen her get flustered. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to give the Executive Director's Award to Marianne Murphy. I wasn't sure if Marianne was going to be here tonight, so on behalf of Marianne, I will accept this award. Ladies and gentlemen, the next time you put on a costume, my wonderful little, where are my jungle babies? Got jungle babies everywhere, I'm sure they're all grown up now. Please take a moment and thank the people that are behind the scenes, because they are so crucial to everything that we do here, and I cannot thank you enough for that.
The Outstanding Music Achievement Award. I am so honored. Thank you. Thank you so much. I tried. The Outstanding Music Achievement Award. This award is intended to recognize excellence in music. I remember I was in Nina Simone, and she was pursuing excellence. Music is the lifeblood of New Bern Civic Theater. It sets the mood, it stirs the emotions, and delivers the zest that we have in a vibrant I had the opportunity to work with this person personally. And if someone you can understand when I say there's talent and there's gift, this one is all rolled up into Astro. And it's just my honor and my pleasure to introduce to you the recipient of this award this year, David Chapman.
I'm surprised and humbled. I want to thank God for having given me the talents to be able to do something like this. Amen. I'd like to thank New Bern Civic for selecting my wife Cora Chadwick to direct Nina Simone. And I'd like to thank her for giving me the opportunity to work with her on it. Also want to thank the Nina crew, Miss Yvonne, Sandra, that's Denaudry's mom. Micah, Shantae, Deanie. And you know what? I want to thank actually both Deanie and Tim, because I actually consulted with these guys, because I'd never done this before. And my background is in the 70s. Anybody ever heard of a band called Parliament Funkadelic? I was with those guys. So it's a lot different than this. So they were a big help to me, and I appreciate them. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The Outstanding Performer of the Year award is described as an award given to the person whose performance made an impact on our audience and their peers. The recipient of this year's award totally embodies that description and holds a very dear place in my heart. From the audition, through rehearsals, and to the performances, where her passion and artistry were tangible in each note sung and every line delivered throughout this theater. It is my pleasure to present to you the Outstanding Performer of the Year, my Ava, Jenny Wasson.
Very nervous about that. But I would rather sing a song. Thank you so much. This is very unexpected. So many people to thank. So many people to thank, but I do have to thank my husband. He's actually here tonight.
I deserve it.
He was kicking me out the door to get here in time for the rehearsal. He stayed home with our boys, house, shopping. He took care of so much so I could work and be here to do the show. This is probably my absolute favorite show ever, and I'm so thrilled that I got to do it, and thank you for making me a part of Burton Civic.